Go ahead. Sell me this pen. I just saw some doofus on YouTube offering advice on how to sell a pen in an interview. And here's the thing. This question, sell me this pen, has been around since the beginning of time, probably in the Stone Age when people were walking around selling rocks. There was a guy going, ooh, sell me this rock. And how you answered that question was whether you became his rock salesman or not. You know, the question is dumb, but the sales process is the same whether you're selling pens or selling professional services. I focus and I teach you relationship-based sales. So join me today for this episode of the Inside BS Sales Training Show, where we teach you how to sell a pen, how to sell professional services, how to sell anything to anyone. Hi, it's Dave Lorenzo, and this is the Inside BS Sales Training Show. We're here every day with great interviews. We also teach you how to make a great living and live a great life, whether you're an entrepreneur, an independent professional, or a sales executive. We're going to show you how to sell using relationship-based sales. So anytime you're invited in to do any type of sales presentation or any type of consultation, first question you need to ask is, why are we here? Mr. Prospect, thanks for joining me today. Why are we here? Why did you request this meeting? Why did you invite me over? And they're going to hem and they're going to haw and they're going to say, oh, you know, blah, 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 we need pens. Okay, so Mr. Prospect, I appreciate that. You need pens. Tell me, why do you need pens? What's the purpose? What are you going to do? If you were to buy this pen today or buy any pen from anyone, what are you going to do with the pen? What's the output? What are you looking to accomplish with the pen? Well, I sign many documents, I sign checks, I do this, I do that. Oh, I understand. So the pen helps you make money. Is that correct, Mr. Prospect? Sure, the pen will help me make money. Great. About how much money do you think the pen will help you make this year? Oh, I don't know. I could sign documents that are worth millions of dollars. So the pen is going to help you make millions of dollars. Well, yes, either that pen or any pen I buy from someone. I appreciate that, Mr. Prospect. What's important to you in a pen? What are you looking for in a pen? Well, quality, reliability, it has to write beautifully. All those things are important. I get it. Thanks. Now, Mr. Prospect, why is a pen and this pen purchase, why is it important to you personally? I mean, how will your life or your career here at the company change if you buy the perfect pen? How will your life or your career at the company change if you make a bad decision and you buy the wrong pen? You know, why is this decision on this pen at this time personally important to you? What's it going to do for you? Now, stepping out of the role play here, the personal aspect of this is super important because you and the client, even if you're in a business-to-business situation, you're selling people to people, person to person. So understanding why purchasing a pen is important to him personally is the whole key to closing the deal. Because if he purchases the wrong pen, he might get fired. If he purchases the perfect pen, he might get promoted. If he purchases a mediocre pen, he's going to fall off and be irrelevant, and they may never hear from him again in the company, and he may be relegated to working in the basement in the dark. So understanding why the pen purchase is important to him personally is critical. Mr. Prospect, Mr. Client, why is this pen purchase important to you personally? And then just stay quiet. Let him tell you the whole story, why the whole thing is important to him personally. The next element you want to bring out is urgency. So, Mr. Client, if you don't buy a pen, let's say you don't like any of the pens, or you don't like any of the salespeople, or you're just not in a good mood and you decide you're not going to buy a pen today. What happens if you don't buy a pen? Again, you're getting at urgency. You're trying to understand why. So now you know why it's important to him personally. You know what happens if he doesn't buy a pen. So there's some urgency there. You've uncovered some urgency. Now all that's left to do is for you to help him see that your pen, your process, or relationship with you is what's most important. Well, Mr. Prospect, I understand that you stand to make millions of dollars if you buy the right pen. You want a pen that's functional, and then you highlight all the benefits that he said. You told me that if you don't buy a pen, these things will happen. We certainly want to prevent that. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to give you this pen, take it now, and you hand it to him. Use the pen for a week. If you're happy, when we come back, you'll make an investment, and the investment for that pen there is going to be $3. If you're not happy with the pen, you give it back to me, and we part company as friends. Obviously, no hard feelings. Here's the thing, Mr. Prospect. I want a relationship with you. So I'm not in this just to sell one pen one time. I'm in this for the long term. So I want you to use the pen for a week. I want you to take it out. I want you to beat it up. I want you to sign as many documents as you need to. Use this pen to make a ton of money in the next week. I'll be back here 1 week from today. If you're ready to purchase the pen, you think it's a good fit for you and your company, you give me the $3. If you don't think it's a good fit, you give me the pen back. Again, we part company as friends. Does that seem fair to you? And he's going to say yes, and he's going to take the pen, and he's going to use the pen for a week. A week later, you come back. Okay, Mr. Prospect, tell me about the pen. How did it work? Did you like it? Is it a good fit for you? Okay, great. You collect your $3, and you go. If he happens to say no, you say to him, what were you looking for in a pen that this pen didn't provide? And then you take another shot at selling him a different pen or another pen. And again, you do the same thing. You let him use the pen for a week. And if he likes the pen, he'll invest in it. If he doesn't like the pen, he won't invest in it. This process is powerful. Why? Because even if you don't sell a pen, you're building a relationship. You extended trust to him by offering for him to use the pen for a week. And then he accepted that goodwill. You came back a week later. If he tells you no, it's no problem. You can come back and try and sell another product or another service at another time. If you push and you try and do a hard sell and jam the pen down his throat, you are going to wind up burning the relationship. So you come away with one or two different things. If he doesn't buy the pen, you come away with a new relationship and a new opportunity down the road to sell something else to him. If he decides he wants the pen, you've sold the pen and you come away with a sale and you come away with a relationship. No matter what happens, the bottom line is a relationship has begun and you have a ton of opportunity. Don't be taken in by some of these knuckleheads you see on YouTube and other places with the hard sell, the forced close of selling the pen. This isn't the stock market in the 1980s. This is about relationships. It's about building relationships for the long term. Using this strategy, you can sell pens or you can sell anything to anyone. That's my method for selling a pen. That's candidly my method for selling anything to anyone. My name is Dave Lorenzo. Join us right back here again tomorrow for another edition of the Inside BS Show. We interview people every day. We also do these sales training videos, and we're here 5 days a week with brand new sales training videos for you. Join us here tomorrow. If you like what you heard, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell so you're notified when we upload new content. Until next time, here's hoping you make a great living and live a great life.